Welcome to Block 3 of the Endurance unit of your Athletic Development Program. In this unit, we're going to talk about the thresholds and the training intensity that we want to train. There's a few constraints over this next block. This is now we're kind of removed ourselves from the home workouts and we want to get you outside into more functional capacity. But it's a specific training block and we want a few constraints to make sure that we're hitting the right things. So the intensity goes up in terms of the volume, but the actual intensity of each run is relatively the same. So we want you to run, if you have a heart rate analysis or a heart rate belt or something connected to your watch, then you can maintain a heart rate or a maximum heart rate of 180. We do not want you to exceed 180 beats per minute on your maximum heart rate. Even if that's towards the end of the run, maintain this level. So once you can stay beneath that in your run, that's the threshold we want you to train at. And if you don't have a heart rate, a way of measuring it in yourself is an RP of around 7 or 8 out of 10. Make sure that you're not going beyond that and make sure you feel like you have another few gears left in the tank, if that makes sense. You kick on another few paces. That will that's a kind of measure for you, maybe quantitatively or qualitatively, on how you are doing. So just make sure that you're not going too intense with these runs. It's not a max out run for all. So it's training smart as opposed to training really hard. So the first session, so it's a 3-week block. Sorry, it's a 2-week block with three sessions in each block. So the first exercise, the first program I want you to do is 1 time 14-minute run. Again, making sure the heart rate doesn't go above 180 beats per minute. The second session is 2 times 14-minute with a 2-minute rest in between. Again, making sure the heart rate does not go over 180 beats per minute. The third session, we're just adding 2 minutes. We're doing 1:16. We're back to 1 block. And the fourth session, we're doing 2 by 16 minutes with a 2-minute rest. And the last 2 sessions is 1 18-minute block. And the very last one is 2 by 18 with a 2-minute rest. Now there will be a PDF accompanying by this presentation or this video to show you and illustrate exactly how that looks in your session, but the main thing is that you don't max out on these runs. It's a specific training block that's going to add the basis for anything that's coming further. So all the other intensities that you're going to have to do to change direction, the more specific stuff, the more high-end endurance, it all needs to have a basis of good foundations underneath, and this is the time to do it. So these 2-week blocks, is important that you focus on what it is you're trying to achieve. What we would encourage as well is a good opportunity to add some technical skills after session. So you go on your 14-minute run, you keep that intensity, keep that heart rate, and then afterwards you practice some technical skills. It's a perfect way to blend the two together. And this gives us the opportunity, because the sessions aren't too long in volume, they're within 40 minutes at any given time, so you have plenty time to do some technical training after. So this is the basis of our aerobic capacity work. We're going to build on this and layer it up and add intensity to it, of course, and add more specificity to it. But this is the level 1 of us building our way back into our return to sport. So stick with us on this stuff. We're going to add more as we progress, but I hope to see you very soon, and take care and keep up the training.